Hey, what's up guys, it's Ken's MoneyMatters here once again. I hope you're having a lovely week or a weekend or a day. Whatever time you're watching this video, I hope you're having a good time. I hope you're meeting those financial goals. I hope you're doing well in your life. I always do this not just because we want to meet our financial goals, but I say everything else is tied to finances, right? So your normal lifestyle, your daily life is also tied to your finances. Your financial success depends on so many other factors in your life. So I hope you're doing well. And thank you for always watching. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for subscribing. We are at almost 34,000, I believe. And thank you for being the people who push this content out. Make sure people watch, you share it, you comment, you like. I appreciate you. I'm grateful to each and every one of you who take your time to watch my videos and to comment and, to benefit from it. And that's the most important bit. I hope you benefit from this content, guys. I hope you take it seriously. I hope you just take it a step at a time as you change your life, especially your financial. This channel is not for people who have made it completely. This channel is for people who are trying to make it, people who are trying to sort out their debts, people trying to save, people trying to start investing, people trying to learn something about finances, people trying to learn about money management. It's for everyday normal people, especially those young people who are still trying to break out there. So guys, use this content to, further your interest in financial success. Anyways, guys, we're going to be talking about money market funds. It's been a while, right? I haven't spoken about my first love. Money market funds, I love them. I speak about them all the time. My channel is full of money market fund content, and there's a reason for that. Reason being is the one investment that offers a low entry barrier to anybody who is starting to invest. And like I mentioned earlier, most people here in my channel are people who are young, they're from school, they're from campus, they're still in school as well, and they're trying to just, start that investing journey. I know I have more advanced people who have been investing. They know their way around different investment options, but you know what? I must cater for the beginners. I must cater for those people who are starting to build wealth. Those people who are starting to just meet their financial goals, to have very clear objectives, to start investing, and those who want to start nurturing that savings culture, investing culture. That's why I talk about money market funds, because it's easy to start, it's efficient, it's easy, it has very little risk. Of course, there are risks with an investment, and today we'll be talking about money market funds in Kenya right now, the best money market funds that you could find in Kenya in June of 2025. I always give an update of like some of the best money market funds, what kind of returns you're looking at, in terms of stability as well, management, and all those things. So I give you a good list, and then you go and choose which one you want to invest in. And remember, it's not about over-analyzing. The reason why sometimes smart people don't make it in life is because we overanalyze stuff. Don't be someone who overanalyzes stuff. Just get in. If it's a money market fund and you want to start investing, get in there and start investing. I do the analysis for you. You don't have to do it. So just watch one video and you're good to go. Start the process, come back, watch more videos. If you want to understand the risks after you've started investing. Just put your 100 bob in there and start investing. Then you can come to me and ask me, hey Ken, now that I'm going to be investing in this thing, what are some of the risks that I need to be aware of? But I don't want it to be stuck in that phase of analysis, What do they call it? Paralysis analysis. I don't want it to be stuck in that phase. And those of you who are investing internationally or globally or even just in stocks, you can see the uncertainty we are facing right now all over the world. Everywhere there is just a lot of uncertainty in terms of the stock market, because it depends so much on what is happening. Trump having issues with Elon Musk, and therefore the stock market is going crazy. People like us who own some Tesla, you wake up one day and you lost like 14% of your shares in Tesla, and one day Trump wakes up and starts fighting with China over tariffs, and you wake up one day you lost over 20% of your stock portfolio. And that's why we talk about diversification. That's why we talk about money market funds, because most people are starting to invest. They want somewhere they can easily stack their money with little risk and little fluctuation, and then giving them more time to build their finances over time. So that's one reason why money market funds are good. They're not susceptible to lots of these uncertainties right now that we're facing in the world, because of course there are economic conditions that affect money market funds and the returns we get, but it's not something like Trump speaks today and then it will mess up your money market fund returns. The ripple effect is there, but it's not as big as it is in stocks. So of course now the first benefit there is that you have security in your principal amount, because you invest in money market funds. Your principal amount most of the time is safe unless the firm goes bust, and then there's that growth as well. So you have your security and you have your growth potential of earning that interest as you go along. That's one of the benefits why I talk about money market funds all the time. The other benefit I mentioned already is the low entry barrier, meaning you can even start with 50 Kenyan shillings. Some of them have no barrier at all when it comes to entry. So you can start with the 50 bob, you can start with the 100 bob, and you start in your investing process, and that's how you nurture that investing culture, the savings culture, and you get from there, and you just build and build and build and build, and then you become one successful guy. And one day you have to diversify into all these other investments, but it gives you that very good foundation, because then there's no barrier to entry. You cannot tell me you have no 100 shillings to start investing every single month or week or day in a money market fund. The other thing is that they invest in short-term and low-risk investments. So you find that money market funds invest in government bonds, treasury bills, corporate bonds as well, commercial papers. They invest in debt securities basically, and debt securities are very easy to invest in. They're efficient, they have very low risk, by the way, so that makes it a very good investment for you. So it means that we know where they invest their money, we know what kind of risk they are taking with our money. Once you give them your money, you know what kind of risk they are taking, you know the level of risk that you're willing to take, and that makes it very easy for you to earn your daily interest. And that's another advantage, right? You earn your interest every single day, meaning if you enter money market fund today and after 1 month you decide you want to stop investing or you want to get out, which I don't advise you should, but if you want to get some money out, even for any emergency or anything else, you go and take your money, you'll find that your interest has been credited in your account already. So it's a daily interest earning investment. How many do you find? So that's another beauty about money market funds. And then of course you have things like liquidity. You are able to access your money. So if you have some emergency fund somewhere, if you're saving to buy something, if you're trying to meet some financial goal in the short term or medium term or even long term, you can accumulate money in a money market fund, including if you're planning on investing in something big, something major, something long term, but you still don't have the cash, you can use a money market fund to then accumulate that money and then push it into the investment. It's a very good place to start investing. So there are so many advantages to investing in money market funds. Like I also mentioned earlier, it's low risk, right? So if you're a risk averse person, then this is the place to be. You don't have to worry about waking up to half your money because your portfolio has gone down by 20, 30, 40, 50%, right? So it's one of the best investments if you're starting out, and I do encourage young people, new investors, even seasoned investors to invest in money market fund. The other advantage is that you can compound your money in money market fund, right? So you put a 10 bob today, you put 50 bob today, you're allowed to put 50 bob every month, or 100 bob, or 1,000, whatever it is that you find. Even if you want to put every single day, or twice a day, or 10 times a day, or 10 times a week, it is your choice. It gives you freedom to control your investment process. So guys, why would you not be investing in a money market fund? And it's also better than most of your bank accounts. Most of these banks that you go to are giving you like what? 10%, not even 10, 9, 7%. Right now, the average yield of money market funds in Kenya is at 11%, which is quite low anyway compared to last year, we were like 14, 15% on average. With an 11% average on return, you're doing amazing. You're doing really good in terms of your returns. Looking at some of the things that some of the savings account offer you, which I think like 7% is even a plus. Most of them will even give you like 4 or 5%, especially if you're depositing like 100K or less. They don't see the value of the money you're giving them because they have lots of people giving them millions of money. So if you go there with your 100K, they don't see the value. But that 100K in a money market fund, they see the value, they give you the returns. Now, which are some of the best money market funds right now? Because they keep changing. Remember, there's fluctuation of interest, and that's one of the risks of money market fund, right? Because it's not just a stable interest rate. Since they invest in this short-term debt securities, it means that there's a fluctuation of interest all the time, and therefore you have to be careful when you're entering a money market fund. Don't just think that it's just going to be like 14% or 15% that you saw when you were entering. It's fluctuating based on the returns that they get from these debt securities, being short-term, obviously, depending on the economic conditions. There's so many things that affect interest rate which you can discuss, but yeah, that's a discussion for another day. Anyways, for June 2025, these are some of the best money market funds you could invest into. So I'm going to give you a list of money market funds giving you at least 11% and above, starting from 11% going high until we get to the best one right now in 2025 June. So the first one that gives us 11% is Faulu Money Market Fund. Faulu Money Market Fund. Actually, I haven't heard of Faulu as much, to be honest with you. Please check it out if you want to invest. Look at the management, look at the history, look at the other products that they have in there, look at the regulation as well. Make sure you have all the details, as I always say. So watch my videos on money market fund if you want to start investing. But Faulu there is giving 11%, followed by Jubilee Money Market Fund at 11.2%, Madison Money Market Fund at 11.2%, followed by Nabo Money Market Fund, which is at 11.3%, British American Money Market Fund at 11.8%, Orient Kasha Money Market Fund at 11.9%. Old Mutual Money Market Fund is giving 12%. N Wealth Money Market Fund is giving 12.1%. So the bracket of 12% and above, the first one is Old Mutual Money Market Fund with 12%, followed by N Wealth Money Market Fund with 12.1%, and then Lofty Coban Money Market Fund 12.8%, Etika Money Market Fund, which has been one of my favorite money market funds personally, not paid to do any advertisement, is giving 12.9%. Avocap is now giving 13.1%, starting the bracket of 13 there. Ndovu Money Market Fund is 13.1% as well. Gen Africa Money Market Fund is 13.1%. Kuza Money Market Fund is 13.3%. Another one that I've used for a very long time, Saiton Money Market Fund, is 13.6%. And then at number 1, we have Gulf Cup Money Market Fund at 13.9%. Saiton has always been one of the top money market funds. Saiton, Ndovu, Etika, Gulf Cup, they're just always around the same area. I'm actually quite impressed by Old Mutual Money Market Fund because they've always given quite low compared to other people. But yeah, that's the list there. You have number 1 at 13.9%, that's Gulf Cup. And yeah, just the ones giving 13 and above are like 6. So you have loads to choose from. Choose something you feel comfortable with, something that allows you to sleep at night, something easy, okay? As you start investing, I wish you well, and let me know in the comment section below if you have opened one, how is it doing? If you're planning to open one, which one are you looking at? And if you've opened one and you're having any issues, let me know what issues they are, because you could be helping someone else with that information. Until next time, I'm out.